Chris is gonna beat me, watch, somehow. He's just gonna be dumping it like no other. Like he's never played this game in his life or something. Just out of nowhere. They're gonna throw a lot of picks, you think?
Yeah, I haven't played in a while, so... I mean,
you're gonna try to run the ball a lot, and you're gonna hit your tight end. You're gonna hit your tight end quite a few times.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tennessee Titans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We gotta have a timeout real quick so I can do my shit. I gotta see every player on my team.
Already timeout. I did one spin move, this guy's called timeout.
They have Rod Smith, I love it. This shit's just fucking unbelievable. Keelan Doss in the slot. We're going Hunter Renfrow. Oh, chickens. Marcel even Rico Gafford, eh? Eric Tomlinson. Richie Incognito. Gabe Jackson. Brandon Parker. We're gonna put old fucking Trent Brown in the ball game.
Oh God, yes. He used to sling it.
We're gonna run this team out there that we got this fucking going on, dude.
You ready?
Just about. Give me like just a few minutes. Warner, should I put in all my players or should I just play with who we got right now? Just play with who's in the ball game right now for the Raiders. Curtis Riley playing free.
I guess that's what it's giving me, huh?
I'm going with a 66. No, he's in. Yeah, he's automatically just in there. He's ready to go. Dude, it's got Jalen Richard as the kick returner. We're going Renfrow. The best player in the league. We're going PJ Hall. Fuck it.
What are we doing here?
Just setting up my fucking shit. Yeah, I can't put in Perfect and Abram and all these cats, dude. It's not fair. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to play with my fucking ball club. Hold on, dude. Chris, give me like, literally like 20 seconds.
I did the practice session. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Just going through my fucking lineup. I'm ready. Let's go. Alright, Chris, press X. Press X.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good
When I played one of those knockout things, those
drag
superstar knockouts, I won the fucking the first time I played.
Yeah, better
You just
against
keep
man
playing,
than
yeah, you
zone
just keep
or-
playing guys, you
against
win
man,
and you just
because
stay
now you're running
on.
away from
So you
someone,
win like
and
4
you're
in
not
a
running
row.
into a
And
defensive
you win the whole
player in
thing.
another zone.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Oh, look at Max
Looking
Crosby.
to find a lane, but
Dropped
he
the
can't
ball.
rein it at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. Dude, the guy on the game sounds like the announcer at the Raider game. That's the best part. He's like the most nonchalant fucking.
Derrick Henry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going back to you.
Henry running right.
Took a bad angle there, Chris.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the
17
league.
on the play for
I
the
want you to know, I
Titans.
listened to
Guys.
you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word
Little
vision for
confident
him.
out there.
It was on display there,
Flash
wasn't
and
it?
leather.
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So he gets 5.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I was pressing X the whole time.
Give him
Didn't go
5
for
on the
tackle
screen
that.
play, and that'll set up a
That's
3rd
a one-night
down.
mime. I'm
For a
pressing
second
the
there, I
whole
thought that
fucking
might
time.
break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Break. 50, Mike 50. Let's go, defense. 61, match box, right. Here we go. Check 15, check 15.
keep it with Henry on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Darryl Worley up to make the tackle. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Hey, wahoo!
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. First carry for Josh Jacobs. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Yo, T. Switch gears. Check 26, check 26. 6-6, pull it high.
Now Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 70 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Let's go. Do it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. picked by Darryl Worley. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Go. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Curtis Riley there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Awareness is good.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch the car. Express.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they don't even need to run a 2nd down play. Give them the 1st.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually 3rd down, 4th down? They got them on 2nd down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
So now then the penalty's got them set up with a 1st and goal. Carr now to throw. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They come out here in the eye. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right.
Oh my God,
But
are you
it's
kidding me?
incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Look at 21 to me.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll get 7 out of it, but it brings up a 4th down.
Okay.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
This shit fucking too much.
This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing again on second down. Carr trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
They had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Sneaky little devil.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tannehill. He's got Lewis. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Tannehill now to throw.
Oh my God, how did you catch it?
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
What a throw. Oh boy.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, watch that.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Where's Topper? We got to play some hockey.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No side of the field goal unit.
I have no timeout.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill.
Oh my God.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You gotta be kidding me.
John Smith. As time expires in the first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Guarantee. Unreal.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
So
first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we're good. 180. Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Later 9. Kill.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah.
Monday, down. 180. I'm coming for you.
From the 35 on second down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On first down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen.
Now on second and 16, Carr. Well, this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10, down at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Carr. This complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good
yes, he's gonna play. He's gonna play D.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's
We're about to
second
get
and
this
4.
shit cracking.
Carr gives to Richard.
And
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On first down, Carr. That is caught with the
down
at
to the 2.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
To throw his Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to regain the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Got which way I picked to kick it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
One said he'll be on the 10. What quarter?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henry. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you. And others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Push him back. Hey, Haywood. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Tannehill. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
It's going to be like when you bought hockey.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, Tannehill. Going underneath for Lewis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And that's complete to Lewis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Tannehill now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. On 2nd and 7, Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Titans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Tannehill. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time...
And guy's man, complete! But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Hopper's now on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
65.
We're in the 4th right now.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. The Titans on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
He can't hang. He's not hanging.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Let him know, let him know.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr.
Oh, my God.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
In this one, you play 2 people that ice is blue.
Some guy was saying this is the best defense in the game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I told him at half, that's enough of this.
To throw is Tannehill.
Oh my God. He just caught a next week tipped ball and tiptoed the out of bounds line and scored.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
Shut out in the second half.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their
made
team,
a play on it, and Johnny
counts
Smith
more for
caught
the
it,
fantasy guys,
tiptoed it.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Again, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
Nick Morrow pick 6 on the 2-point conversion.
Right, it's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Joseph now to kick this one away.
Derek Carr is threading it on here, dude. If I had Derek Carr on the fucking Indianapolis Colts, it'd be over with.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Carr threads it on this game, Warner. Oh my God. What a fucking franchise.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We've got playing to catch.
Looking for more there on first down.
I got one play
but
for you,
this
Chris, that I'm going to run.
Incomplete. The incompletion there stops
I
the
got
clock.
one
Any
cheap play that
surprise
works
they're
against
throwing
computers
here late?
sometimes.
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
We're playing hockey.
Carr going to throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
All right, get it over. Let's go.
For a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 76 yards.
It's a dig return. It's a double move on the outside. Tyrell Williams all alone. With the corner and the safety.
Because the old school in me is not happy about this
Double
score
move
this late,
both
not necessary.
the
But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good game, dude.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
Trayvon Mullen
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. He's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Tyrell Williams, 5 for 251 and 3 touchdowns.
Moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long.
Carr, 347 yards, 5 touchdowns. Glad to see. All right, hockey.